Hello, it's me. Okay, this is the Unit 1 Cycle 2 Level 3 STAR video, and this is working on evaluating functions and function notation. Okay, so you will need a calculator for this video note, so if you don't have it, go ahead and pause and go get the calculator, and remember that you should pick those up every day on your way into class. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is explain the connection between the domain and range in a rule or a function. So, the domain is the input values. So the domain are the x values. Domain is input values. Okay? And then the range are the output values. Okay, so domain goes in, range comes out. Now, there are several different ways we can find the range when we're given a domain. Okay, so for this rule, it's f of x, because remember we don't say fx. Okay, this isn't a TV channel. F of x equals x squared minus 2. The D stands for domain, so they're giving us 4 inputs. Okay, if we put 4 things in, we should get 4 things out. Alright, so the first way we can do it is by hand. Now, these domains, remember, are the x values. Okay, so we're going to plug in each of these into our x value. Okay, now this exponent, in case any of you guys don't remember, this does not mean whatever this is times 2. Okay, this is squared, so we're multiplying it by itself. So if I were going to do negative 2 first, so it's negative 2, that's my x value, squared minus 2, I'm solving for that. Now, everyone should know that Ms. Smith likes to do everything in its own step. So, according to our order of operations, and I realize I say so a lot, sorry about that, we do exponents first. So, negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4, because a negative times a negative is always a positive. And now I bring down this, minus 2. So, 4 minus 2 is 2. So this will be one of my answers. I say one of them because I have to solve for 4 things. The next is 0. Okay, 0 squared minus 2. So 0 times itself, 0 is 0. Then we bring down our next step, it's minus 2. So 0 minus 2 is negative 2. So that's an answer. The next one I'm solving for is positive 2. So positive 2 squared minus 2. 2 times 2 is 4, or 2 squared is 4. We bring down the minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So that's my third answer. Okay, and then now I'm putting in 4. Oops. 4 squared minus 2. 4 squared is 16, not 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, minus 2. 16 minus 2 is 14. Okay. So now I have 4 answers, but this is not how you write this. Okay, this is not how you write the final answer. You write it similar to this, except instead of a D, you put an R for range. So our answer is R equals, and then we put a brace, which is like this. Okay, think of braces. It's a squiggle. And then we put our numbers in order from least to greatest with no repeats. Okay? So I have negative 2 is my lowest. Okay, and then I have 2, but I have 2 of them. I'm only going to write it one time. And then I have 14. Okay, and then I can close it off. So I'm going to add myself a little note on the side. Range is in order, least to greatest, with no repeats. Okay, so that's the way to do it by hand. Now you'll be happy to know that there's an easier way to do this, and this is where the calculator comes in. Okay, so the next one says find the range of each function for the given domain. Same question, except here we go. Here's our new rule. Okay, f of x equals 14x minus 5, and they give us these 3. So here is how you put it in your calculator. I'm gonna do it too. Okay, home, new doc, don't save. Okay. We're going to add a calculator page. I didn't have to do that because I was already in a calculator page. Okay, that'll make sense later on when we're using a graph page. But this is so we can calculate. So now I'm going to type this in, except I'm going to put in the values for my x that they give me. Okay, so I'm going to put all of this in for x. Okay, I am not going to type in the f of x. Okay, that's what the calculator won't know what to do if we do that. So we're going to start right here, 14. And then we're going to put our brace. To do that, you do control, close parentheses, okay? That gives me a brace with a box. You type in each of these numbers separated by a comma. So -1, not -1, you have to use this negative button right here. -1, comma, 4, comma, 5. Okay, I'm going to scroll over. So those are all my x values, so I'm not going to put x again. That'll confuse it. And then we have -5. Okay, it just gave me all 3 answers. Okay, so I typed in equation except replaced with x values. Control parentheses equals the brace. And we have to use commas. Okay, so our range equals, you put the brace, and then you write it exactly how they did. So -19, comma, 51, comma, 65. Close brace. And that is my correct answer. That's my final answer, and I put it in a box. All right, example 3. Sometimes they'll ask you for things in a table, but don't freak out. It's gonna be fine. This isn't even a little bit confusing, okay? So this is saying find the values indicated. This is saying x equals 6. This is saying x equals -2. This is saying x equals 8. So I'm going to find my x value for, that's a 6. Okay, so here's my x values. I'm looking for the one that's a 6. Here it is. So h of x, when x equals 6, is 12. H of -2. When x equals -2, the y value is 6, or the output is 6. Okay? So h of 8, that's when x equals 8, this. So what is the y value when x equals 8? First you find 8 on the table in the x column, in the x row. Here it is. Now I'm finding the y value. 14.